So the bullshit continues. I just seen a YouTube video about DJ Envy from the Breakfast Club buying a school. And I guess he stated that, oh, there's lots of schools available or whatever like that, right? Okay, let me see. DJ Envy buying the school and Drew Mar buying the school would be two completely different things. Last time I checked, DJ Envy got a white wife, or like a white Hispanic wife, and his children is crackers too. Clearly, he does not have Negroes' best interests in mind, nor can he teach any black children anything that makes any goddamn sense. So he could buy all the fucking schools he wants and just keep his damn mouth, just keep his fucking trap shut. You know what I'm saying? Him buying the school is nice, school, but ultimately he can't teach any black children any goddamn thing like I just mentioned right here just now. So I don't know. I see a lot of shit like that on YouTube. It's like kind of childish, like nitpicking and taunting and whatnot. And I noticed that a lot in this country in general. Lots of nitpicking, lots of taunting, lots of childish shit. If you look at the way the country's set up, I would think that based on the overall, all of the things that Umar Johnson mentioned that would go into the school, basically the laws and rules of the school, I would think that there would be someone there to give him a hard time about that shit. Has he been given a hard time about the actual purchase of a school? I would say most likely. These motherfuckers are into giving people a hard time about any and everything, especially, really, if you just take the term black identity extremists and apply it then to the existence of such a school, you would see where somebody might want to give them a hard time about that. Because in this country, the whites are obsessed with being able to have the ability to at all times define Negroes. And there's so many volunteer slave ass Negroes running around here that make that shit a real fucking easy goddamn job for them. That I would think that he's definitely been bullshitted about making a school a possibility. Making the school materialize rather. I would estimate that he's definitely been given a hard time about making the school materialize. Like if you actually ever paid attention to the rules, the laws. No crackers allowed. That's a red flag for crackers off the top, because that means they'll have no influence over that shit, which is their fucking bread and butter, and their main desire when it comes to Negroes is to always be able to sway them one way or another. Not only are there no crackers allowed, but there's no Negroes who are affiliated with any crackers allowed either. So, obviously, I would think based on that somebody would want to give them a hard time. Not only that, but there's no homosexual teachers allowed. Meaning if you're in a relationship with a cracker, don't come to the school to pretend like you have something that you can teach black children. If you are homosexual, same rules apply. And I think based on the social trends here and the type of weak ass, buster ass Negroes that you can see fucking around with these whiteys and shit, I would think that one way or another that he's been given a hard time about getting this goddamn school started, because mostly the school spells out a goddamn endgame to all of this sick shit that we see here in this country. Me, I'm like a person that graduated from that school before it even existed, being self-taught all of this shit, having a very long record in history with being completely opposed to these whites and all of their fucking nonsense from the bottom to the top. That means in one's nature and in one's actions and so on and so forth. Not just dickheads that get on YouTube to say things because they sound cool. In actuality, if you check my record, you'll see very clearly that Yizaman does not sympathize with the whites, nor does Yizaman share any nature with the whites. And so those parameters that he set up for that school is most terrifying, not only for white people, but for these weak-ass Negroes as well. So I'm going to estimate that he's been given a hard time based on the school. And DJ Envy buying a fucking school is really like, okay, like, whatever, bro. What do you mean, bro? I think that's that thing we normally see here in America with that nitpicking and that mockery and that taunting. You know what I'm saying? That they direct at us black fellows so often. Because, like I said, DJ Envy ain't about to teach no black kids shit. So where would he try to even link it to? The brother Umar Johnson not having purchased the school yet. It don't match. That doesn't have anything to do with it. That those things don't relate at all. DJ Envy's school would just be a school where you could learn math and geography and geometry and play a little basketball, play a little football, and learn how to cut a frog open and so on and so forth. You know, learn some words, grammar, spelling. You know what I'm saying? It would not have anything to do with the overall liberation of black people or the overall repairing of the black mind collectively. It would just be a school. So why the fuck would he mention that he bought a school? Who gives a shit? It don't have nothing to do with the blacks stepping into their own goddamn future. I see that as nitpicking, as mockery, as taunting, and I happen to be an expert when it comes to people nitpicking, mocking, or taunting. One, as I've been the target of those three things very fucking much in my lifetime here in these United Snakes of America. And that's all. I just want to make a brief video about that shit, Playboy. Just put that shit in perspective for you people before you get hyped up about that shit. Like, oh, he bought a school. I bought a fucking school. Yeah, alright, whatever, man.